There are a lot of things that actually are now here in this world which need direction. There's a lot. And unfortunately, everything revolves around money. Without money, things do not move. Without money, things can't move. And without money, things do not exist. There is a lot of charity cases also around in this world which are exactly evil, which are evil. They are not doing it for the greater interest, the betterment of humanity, a decent life for all. No, they are not doing that. There are some of those schemy and nasty charity things. But look at the point overall. For instance, the WNF. For instance, Greenpeace. Have they really made a difference? Or was this difference very insignificant? As we have stated already, we are interested in a solution to bring around a change in this world, to actually stop all abuse and indecencies which are actually here. Donating your money to Greenpeace, for instance, I'm not saying that some of their actions aren't good enough, but they are insignificant on the greater scale, because by not changing the money system, by not changing the reason why they actually should exist, it's just giving a bandage to people who are hurt and thinking that that's a great job, but it isn't. It isn't a great job if you are, on the other hand, helping create more victims. So they denounce the work of charities as evil. Actually look at what we are saying. Actually dare to look more in depth than your own point of reference, like, yeah, but charity is so good, man. It's here because out of necessity, and it's here not bringing around a change in this world to actually stop all this nonsense which is here. So, to continue, yet their business operates just like a charity, complete with unpaid volunteers and requests for donations. Yes, so you are now only looking at the point of money. Unpaid volunteers. You know, actually before I came to Destiny, I was also doing the things that I did right now. Unpaid. As a hobby. I like doing my hobby. I like speaking, and I like to investigate stuff. I like to bring awareness to people. I don't have to get paid for that. And there are a lot of beings who now participate and actually do the same as what they were doing before. So unpaid volunteers. We are now actually depicting it like somebody here is acting like the grey bad wolf and is somehow puppeting with invisible strings the people in the world to use for their benefit. As a king. This is just one point on which I will not go any further in, because it's just too ridiculous. The point of money has been discussed in a lot of videos. Go and see them if you're actually interested in creating an understanding. And if you want, I will explain the point again. Just request so. And I will make one video especially for you. But to anybody who hears this video. Next point. They don't regard any kind of direct political action as valid. Yet they say that they are against capitalism. Direct political action as valid. Didn't we state that we want to go into politics to bring around a change in this world? Yes, we did. So what political actions would it then be which are not valid? Are that the political actions in an attempt to resurrect the money system? To try and correct and resurrect and breathe life into a system of abuse which is clearly showing it will fall again and will keep on falling until everything is too late. Is it about those actions that we actually speak of? Or what political actions would we actually then perceive as not valid? I would like to have your perspective on that. So the point of capitalism is quite clear. Capitalism is a system of abuse. Capitalism is here as what we are. We all work with capitalism. We all understand capitalism. And we are all responsible for the system of capitalism. Capitalism does not serve all equally. And maybe it has served you. Yes. It may have. But just because it serves you and other people not, doesn't make it an acceptable system. So, yeah, one will not get out of this idea of capitalism if they value their lives as more valuable than another life. If you value your life equally to another's life, equally to plants and animals, then you have to see what capitalism is actually doing. And if you do not stand within a group or as yourself to do everything in your power to change that point, ask yourself if there was a God and would actually have to ask for forgiveness. Are you to be forgiven for your crimes, deliberate crimes, because just by hearing this, I've told you, it's in your awareness, you heard me, but did you listen? Or couldn't you hear? Man, I've already talked about 35 minutes. So it's a good thing that I'm now coming to the end of this particular paragraph. The outlook is full of contradiction and rigidly authoritarian. Every human has a problem with authority. Ones who want to have authority, and the ones who think that they should be in a position of authority, or those who are in a position of authority and misuse their authority, thinking that they have more authority than another. That is the whole problem. The reason why a lot of people cannot hear anything that I am saying right here in the right context. I will try to bend and twist my words, and bend and twist the words of any other person. It's because of this point of authority. The authority to have your opinion, for instance. The self-authority to live your life as you want it to have, because you just have one life. The authority to even abuse. So I'm not going into the point of it's rigidly authoritarian. It's just showing that this person who's actually making this video has an issue with authority, or is trying to influence the listener with this point of authority. And for what cause, he knows. And if you carefully listen to the beginning of my video, you would know too. So this will be again a long video. Be aware that such videos as these is not one that I would prefer to make. The reason why not is because it's very extensive. For some people even boring. But it is points which needs to be addressed, and which needs to be expressed. So walk with us, walk with me and all other Estonians. If you actually want to experience yourself waking up in the morning, take a deep breath, and feel like feel like you don't have any worries anymore. I hope you enjoyed this particular video, and I'm going to bed now. Bye.